So what we'll learn today, we'll look at the history of the market just to give that background overview of where the rules have come from and why they've been created. Then we'll look at acceptable collection techniques and as part of that, what it's like to operate in different jurisdictions and some things to look out for there. Then we'll look at managing financial difficulties, always something that's very important to the FCA and always something at the front of their minds. And of course, we'll look at the consumer duty, which has very much changed the focus of the whole financial services industry. So we'll look at how that has impacted the collection sector as well. Then we'll look at vulnerable customers and how we can manage vulnerable customers in line with the vulnerable customer guidance. Before we look at statutory notices, statute barred debts, and we round the training off with our multiple choice questions. So moving on to jurisdiction. We don't have a UK-wide legal system. England and Wales has one legal system, Scotland another, and Northern Ireland a different one. So while some law is passed by Parliament, which is UK-wide, such as the Financial Services and Markets Act, some laws only apply to certain parts of the UK. The court structure is certainly different, with England and Wales operating with the County Court and High Court, for example. They're the courts that you would use to litigate against a customer. And Scotland has the Sheriff's Court and Court of Session, while Northern Ireland has their court structure as well. And this is actually an important point for debt collection. So, for example, if you are planning or able to take legal action, you may tell the customer that you're doing so. That's part of outlining the consequences of non-payment. But you need to be careful with how you word it in your correspondence or in verbal conversations with customers. If the customer resides in, say, Scotland, it wouldn't be right to inform them that you're going to take action against them in the county court, or you may take action against them in the county court, because you couldn't. It would have to be the local court to the customer, which in this case would be the Sheriff's Court. So making sure that you are referring to the correct jurisdictions in your collection correspondence based on the locality of the customer.